Hey guys, another comic news show. Hi,
I I'm
Eric.
dying.
Yeah, Eric's definitely ill. He may not survive. So, just for safety reasons, wish him good luck. I can't help him from here. Corn can't cure his illness.
You should probably listen to this with a surgical mask on because you may get sick.
I'm wearing a hazmat suit as we're speaking,
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah.
I've taken all precautions. And before we go on, I've gotten a few messages on this. Yes, I'm aware Warner Brothers officially said Nolan's directing Batman 3. I'm not covering it because we knew this for months.
Even Christopher Nolan was like, I know everybody knows this. I'm just officially announcing
Yeah,
I'm officially on Batman 3 officially.
officially. He just wanted to say the word officially. I would laugh
Ugh.
about that, but,
It would have been nice if he was like, and officially the villain is Killer Croc, something.
something really out there, like the whole movie's.
Oh God, if it was just a joke and he was like, officially the villain is, I don't know, somebody.
The whole movie will take place on Zurinar. It'll be fascinating. Something like
Yeah.
that. Something really out there. Yeah, so we're going to go on to the news here. First things first, I'm going to read the headline. Former Marvel Comics editor-in-chief Bob Harras named new DC Comics editor-in-chief. Woo!
I
I
don't, I, I don't really know who he is. I looked him up after I read this article, which came out a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Apparently, he was the guy that was running Marvel when Marvel tanked.
Yeah, that's what I
But,
thought.
I looked into it, and apparently, he's not the one that like tanked Marvel. Like Marvel was already going down when he took over,
He
and
wasn't he just running like comics and it was like everything else Marvel was doing that was going
yeah,
down.
it seems like people have a lot of good things to say about him, and that they like it seems like uh because the article that you gave me was iFanboy, and I think there was a follow-up article where it was creators talking about Bob Harras, and everybody seems to really like him.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I actually meant to put that up there too, just so people can see. I'll make sure it's in the info. I'll try. All I
so
can try.
hopefully he's not like Jeff Loeb, where like, yeah, he's a really nice guy, but he sucks at his job. Like, hopefully Bob Harras is actually a good editor-in-chief. Dan DiDio has not been the best editor-in-chief ever. I've liked stuff that's happened, but he's definitely not the best thing to ever happen to DC Comics. So it'll be interesting to see what changes with Bob Harras.
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't fully aware of Dan DiDio's job for years. All I knew him as was that guy who's in every DC, like all the featurettes they do for those animated movies. He's in
Right.
every single one of them, talking about, oh yeah, how great this character is.
And a lot of times he seems like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
Like that's props I'll give Joe Quesada. He seems to actually know his characters. Um, Dan DiDio, not so much. And I know he said before, like that he wasn't a huge comic books fan or something, or like he's like, well, I really brought the outsider perspective, which is not what you want from your editor in chief.
And now he runs the whole thing with Jim Lee.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens under Bob Harris.
Yeah. You take next one.
All right.
Because it's something you love.
Well,
Well,
kind of.
you've kind of started to love it.
So there's going to be more Transmetropolitan. Apparently, like in support of the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, we're going to get like a Transmetropolitan hardcover. So it sounds like it'll be like a original graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
What's really interesting is that it sounds like this might actually be, um, like it sounds like the story will be about, what it's for. Like, 'cause it's a
What it's
charity.
covering? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like it seems like this might actually be a pseudo, like, gonzo journalistic kind of a thing.
yeah.
And I find that really interesting. That the book about journalism is actually going to be somewhat journalistic. And so that's really interesting, and I'm excited. I mean, I've only read the first two volumes of Transmetropolitan, but
I've read none of it. I want to.
I definitely. I mean, right now I'm kind of short on cash. But when I get some money, I definitely want to get the rest of it because I really, really like it.
Here-
When I read it.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I talk about how I always want to get something, and when I say I ever get money, I don't buy it. Like, for example, I have that comic book sale, which will start tomorrow and go for all the week. I'm probably just, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I know I'm getting Iron Man, World's Most Wanted, both trades. That's all. I need to figure that out.
I reread those recently. They're quite good.
I read it in issues, and
I'm gonna put a promo up here. I'm actually having my mom read it. We're gonna do like a joint review
wow.
because that's what everyone wants.
Yeah, my mom's always like, "Oh, I should read something. I have to find something." I don't know what you'll like, Mom.
Preacher, Volume 1.
I considered that because our library used to have it.
Look, Mom, the library has it. It's only good and pure.
Oh, I swear to God, this state, like, you'll always hear a story from, like, occasionally where a library, like, how dare they carry this? Every time I hear it, it's either in Nebraska or a state over.
Really?
I swear, like, I don't hear them enough, but, like, I only hear it every once in a while, but every time, it's really close.
My library used to carry Berserk, and I guess parents complained, so they still have the volumes that they had, but they stopped buying new ones.
Yeah,
which is actually how I read.
The newest complaint, I believe, was there was this issue of Batman Confidential with Catwoman and Batgirl.
Right.
Have you heard of this? I actually remember.
No,
in the issue, Catwoman tries to lose Batgirl's trail by going to a nudist party.
Oh.
They're still wearing the mask. They're both wearing their mask, and it's drawn by Kevin McGuire and written by Fabian this season. Go pick it up, actually. No, I'm kidding. It's only for like 2 pages, but it really made a mom and
But they're still wearing their masks? Like
they're still wearing their
It's
a masquerade. It's a masquerade party.
Oh.
Everyone's wearing a mask, and that's it.
That's silly.
I know. I know. Perfect book for Kevin McGuire to draw. So, yeah, one moment I'm getting yelled at.
I think he muted his mic, and I think he yelled really loud. I should like fill in like dialogue balloons, but verbally.
Don't do that.
Oh.
I can hear you. I don't mute you.
I know.
Yes, I got in a horrible argument with my mother, and I'm moving out now. Anyway. A horrible 20-second argument.
The corn will raise you.
The corn will raise you. You're here, corn. I love you.
Like Tarzan.
I love you too, Dustin. Thank you, corn.
Or Mowgli, or Mowgli, or whatever that kid's name was in Jungle Book.
I'm gonna be like Mowgli.
Mowgli.
I can't be raised off the bare necessities, Eric.
No, you'll be raised off the corn necessities.
The simple corn necessities.
Anyway, so the next news story on our news show.
Oh, come on, we've gotten dumber. We've had dumber arguments. Anyway, 3 editors from Vertigo have been laid off as a part of the DC Entertainment restructuring. What aren't they doing? They're really going crazy with this restructuring.
Well, they're restructuring.
I know.
I don't know what people expected. Like really, they really think DC was going to come out and be like, everything's staying the same.
We're giving everyone a funny hat. Like I know.
Restructuring is staying the course. Like what people expect.
We're going to cause change by not doing anything different.
Yeah, like.
I know, but
I don't know. And the thing is, if they fired those 3 guys not during their restructuring, it never would have gotten reported.
Point made.
Like, no one would be like, "Oh man,
who are these guys?" I don't even know if I read their names.
I know I'm a horrible person, but I don't follow editors.
You're not alone.
I know Axel Alonso. That's it.
I know Tom Brevoort.
Oh, I know Tom Brevoort.
Mike Carlin.
I don't know.
Oh, he was the guy who was like running the Superman books during the Death of arc. He's like the big editor there.
Well, and unless it's somebody like I know Dennis O'Neil was the editor on Batman for like 10 years. Like I know something like that, but like an actual just like what they do as an editor, I don't know a lot of them, and even the ones I do know, I don't know what books they're on.
The only people I would know by name are writers and artists, and the only colorist I know is Dave Stewart. He's the only one who ever gets mentioned.
I know no colorists.
Exactly.
I know a couple inkers, but I know no colorists.
I barely know any English. Anyway, yeah, like I don't read that much Vertigo. In all honesty, I need to.
I do.
I know you do.
Not so much right now, but I read a lot of like older Vertigo stuff. The Preacher, Hellblazer, Transmetropolitan, Sandman, things like that.
Yeah. But yeah, 3 guys lost their jobs.
Well, they got fired. That doesn't mean that they're not getting a different job.
They're probably just going to be editors at Marvel.
Yeah, they could easily become editors at DC, or they could switch to writing, or they could move to it's not like they're like, you're not working at Vertigo anymore, and we're making it so you can never work in the comic book industry.
Yeah, and according to what I've read here, like one of them's already been recruited to Marvel.
Yeah, like it's not like these guys are like going away forever. They're going to be, their family, them and their family are now going to be live in a trailer park.
Kids,
conveniently is located in a gutter in an alley. Like,
wow, that's a really bad demotion.
Yeah, like it's
goes
not like
that far down.
Like, it's not like these guys are never going to work again. I'm just saying.
I didn't realize you go in such a bad downhill spiral when you get fired from your editor job.
It can get really dark.
Honey, are you okay? You've been locked in the bathroom for a month.
And of course this trailer park that's in the gutter in an alley is surrounded by seedy strip bars and porn shops.
Of course. Wow, we don't know who these people are, but I'm pretty sure they hate us now. If they hear about it.
I just said this didn't happen to them.
I know. Yeah, good point.
It did, however, happen to the guy that edited the Clone Saga. That's all I'm saying. I can actually say that's not true because the editor is Tom DeFalco, and I'm pretty sure he's still writing. So
well, he wrote a miniseries trying to fix it. Like, just what if they condensed it to 6 issues?
It was 4 issues.
Was it 4? I thought it was 6.
No, it was 4. They're like, hey, you want to fix that story you did, but you don't have any time to actually fix it?
While you're busy trying to bring back Spider-Girl for the 5th time?
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, do you want to fix X-Men 3? Do you want to remake it to the movie it should have been? You have 20 minutes.
Get your computer.
Do everything that you would have done in X-Men 3 had you gotten to do it, but you can. The movie can only be 20 minutes long. Have fun, Bryan Singer. Anyways,
that would be the most epic AMV of all time, if you think of it. Anyway, yeah, we should probably get back to this news we do. Take it, Eric.
I thought it was yours. Okay.
No, I started the. Just go.
Right. Okay. So, Christopher Nolan has put together a short list of directors for the Superman reboot. The list is Tony Scott, who is the guy that got the rights to Nemesis recently, and he did Last Boy Scout, and he did I think he did Man on Fire with Denzel Washington, and he did a movie with Bruce Willis, not Bruce Willis. I can't believe I forgot his name. He's one of the most famous actors ever. He was in Men in Black.
Tommy Lee Jones.
The other one.
Will Smith.
I don't know why I said.
Well, that is bad. How could you forget him?
I don't know, but he did a movie called National Security with Will Smith that was really good. Matt Reeves, who did Let Me In, which I haven't seen, and I don't know who Matt Reeves is. Jonathan Liebesman, who did Battle Los Angeles, again, no idea who he is. Duncan Jones, Source Code, no idea who he is. Zack Snyder of Watchmen and 300 fame, and that's the list.
We're going to switch over and talk about this. We're getting close to 15.